the deep end. When we're diving, every time we're sinking down, down, down in the deep end. Love and obsession, caught in the wreckage. You are a prison. Why won't you listen? In the deep end, we hit a dead end. Every time we're swimming, you make sure we sink it. In the deep end, when we're diving, every time we're sinking down, down, down. In the deep end. You know what's really funny
and it's both endearing and also heckin' terrifying. So I was watching, because now that I can actually sit there and actually watch some fun bloopers from a show that I finally finished watching. Hooray! Love when I can do that. Started watching bloopers from The Boys, because now I'm not gonna get spoiled by anything, right? Right, fucking right. So, Anthony Starr does, like, it isn't in the early things where he's, or the early interviews where, like, they're talking about various funny things that happen on set and sort of stuff like that. Early interviews, he's still kind of like, not in Homelander mode, but he isn't trying to change the way his face looks at all. Like, his hair's brown, but other than that, he isn't wearing any glasses. He doesn't have any facial hair. He's still clean shaven, because obviously, you know, you're advertising a show where you look a certain way. By the second season and thereafter, he has facial hair. He has dark glasses. He's literally wearing a type of disguise. And I was like, why did he start doing this? And then I realized I hadn't seen anything from season 1. And reporters and interviewers were literally mentally losing track of what the fuck was going on, because he let his face fall into a neutral listening mode, and he looked so much like Homelander that they trip. And it happened so frequently. And he'd always be like, are you okay? Because, like, they literally looked like they just, like, saw a ghost. Because they did. And they're just sort of like, you look so, like, you aren't a damn thing like Homelander, but just sometimes your face, and they said it enough times that he actually took it to heart. So he always comes in, like, with, like, full stubble, full beard, full, like, covering his face up so that his jawline is different, so that his facial structure is different. He always keeps a bit of a smile on his face, like, not a Homelander smile, like a kind of like warm smile on his face all the time that he's doing interviews now, because he has what's another interviewer referred to as resting Homelander face, and he took it to heart because he recognizes that it literally makes people lose it. Like, they just lose their ability to function around him, because all of a sudden they've gone from talking to funny, cute, really hyper Anthony Starr to seeing Homelander for a hot second, and they just, like, and I'm just like, okay, it's really not, no, it is that bad. Sometimes he's just, like, doing an active listening, and his face goes blank, and that blankness is, like, the thing that Homelander does when he's really annoyed. Like, really, really annoyed with someone and is about to kill someone, and it's literally such an anticipation that something bad's about to happen that it throws everybody. Hey, Nature, how you doing? War Without a Reason. Hey, Earthuber, what's up? Hi, Ian, how you doing? Hydrate, thank you. Thank you for the hydrates. I really do need to hydrate. I'm, like, literally sitting here thirsty and not drinking water. That's me in a nutshell. Hey, Luna Black Cat, how you doing? Drawing feet. I mean, actually not drawing feet, I'm drawing hair near the feet, but, like, that could be a thing too. I wouldn't put it past the people for that to be a thing too. You just subbed? Awesome! Thank you so much, Nature Motorcycles. I haven't heard I have a creepy horror noise for when somebody subs, which, to be fair, when I'm playing horror games is absolutely hysterical. Like, it literally gives me chills. And then I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's literally the someone subbed on YouTube sound. So funny. It may have happened and I didn't notice because the music's really loud, but still funny. But yeah, anyways, Anthony Starr has resting Homelander face, and not only that, the man is conscious of it and takes steps to prevent people from having to put up with their own love, like their own deep subconscious love of his acting, to the point where him looking remotely like Homelander at any point in time puts them off so badly that they can't even function anymore. Like, there's me fangirling, and then there's me fangirling about how much I hate Homelander so much, but I would have exactly the same problem. I so would. I so would. I would be talking to this guy who's super cool, and then all of a sudden he would do resting Homelander face, and my brain would turn off, and I'd want to run out of the room. And it's fully subconscious. It's fully... And he doesn't deserve any hate at all. The character does. Like, for sure. But, like, he doesn't. Oh, hey, Love the Draw. How you doing?
She says, don't you worry, you're only 19, so why you in such a hurry?
And it's a part of my sunrise.
But the girl says that she might just let me Monday. We're until then away, under a parking lot sunrise. But the girl says that she might just let me Monday.
You hydrated or what? I could be more hydrated. I could always be more hydrated. For people who are like, Amy Garrett, don't drink so much water. Oh, thank you for the sub. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Parking lot sunrise.
She might just let me Monday. We're until then away, under a parking lot sunrise. But the girl says that she might just let me Monday. We're until then away, under a parking lot.
Oh, hey! Happy birthday! My birthday's coming up soon, too. You a Gemini, though. I'm a Cancer, which should surprise exactly nobody. Blight on humanity. Also, a little crabby. Oh my god, I had a troll come through, I think it was yesterday, and they were going off, like, they were trying to make me upset, and I'm just like, no, thank you for being here. And they're like, you're gonna have 0 viewers forever. I'm like, but you're 1 viewer. Thank you. And then they left, that bitch. You see the drawing is short. This is knowledge. Eldritch being, herbalist, also very cute. We're just doing the final lines, and then coloring shall commence. One day, if a bike doesn't run you over. I mean, at this point, if I hadn't gotten any better, yeah. It's one of those things where you're sort of like, yeah, I think good. And then you're like, nah, but tell that. And then I'm like, nah, you're alright. Here's a tip for anybody who wants to learn to draw or do anything really. One, you won't be good at it to start, and that's okay, which everybody says. But here's a good thing. When you get to that point where you finally start seeing your flaws, get anything to a point where you're like, yeah, that's all right. And if you can say to yourself, I don't hate that, congratulations, you're improving. Congratulations. You gotta look for the things you don't hate and add more of them. Also, never work anything past, especially in art. Never work anything past. I can put up with that. Once you can put up with it, leave it the fuck alone. Don't touch it. It's fine. If you don't hate it, it's probably okay. Big thing to learn is not. I think I could make that better. I could probably make that better. No, leave it the fuck alone. Let it sit. Let it sit. If you come back later, you're like, oh, okay, there's a big old flaw. Then that's different. That's a big old flaw. Don't you fix it if you like it right now, because you're gonna hate it more if you change it. Oh my god, Nightbot! Why do you always go off? Funniest thing in the world. Younglings, like, I don't know how old these folks are, and I don't want to know, but there is a significant portion of humanity right now that does not know what a chatbot is. And I don't know how to handle that concept. I don't know how to handle people not knowing what a chatbot is. And I'm like, it's not AI. It is a timer that literally just watches chat, and when enough lines go by, it'll make an announcement. That's all it's doing. It's a simple program. It's a chatbot. And they're like, but I hear the word clanker in there. And you know, is this AI? And it's like, no. AI, such as it is, because this isn't really AI, it isn't any real intelligence, it's just literally compressed humanity, vomited up, and you're like, oh hey, that pile of vomit kind of looks like something. It's like fucking tarot, man. Not that anybody understands that analogy. A lot of tarot, a lot of reading type things on that level is you throw generic shit at a wall and whatever sticks is the prophecy, right? Same deal with AI. It takes a whole lot of very cool stuff that other people have done, throws it at a wall, and whatever sticks is what's been generated. You're literally looking at amalgamated humanity and being like, wow, the computer's smart. And it's like, the computer's not doing the thinking. That's just a collage. It's little magazine clippings arranged to look like a full something or other. But it's still the magazine clippings. They made a new persona. Oh, that's pretty cool. What flavor? Hey, burnt toast? Am I having a stroke? Is that why I smelled the burnt toast? Boy, I can't smell you, so I'm probably good. Get a little dissociated, so I'm gonna go do something else now.